All right, let's talk about wood for camping, especially cold weather camping. I did buy some wood at a convenience store when I was on my way out here, mainly for my little UCO fire pit. I do have enough wood for staying and running my wood stove overnight, and I've done it enough times to where I know that this little tote here, this is kind of a small tote, but this is good for one night of my wood stove. And I've got some bigger pieces of wood, I've got some kindling, I've got it all pre-done. And what I do is I go out on weekends when I'm not camping and gather wood. It just makes sense. One of the other things I bring though is this bag. This is just a wax canvas wood hauling bag, and I drive around campsites a lot when I'm just out looking at campgrounds to try to see if there's any wood left, because people do it. I'm surprised. I've been some places where they've left full bundles of wood. It's, you know, Sunday late afternoon, they've packed up, they're gone, and they just don't want to carry the wood back. So I'm going to take this. When I was out looking at campsites here, I saw a couple that had some wood, and I'm actually not too far, maybe 100 yards from where that wood is. So I'm going to take my little bag and I'm going to go collect some extra wood. The rule with this is stuff like oh, look at this. This is a perfect example right here. Just sitting on the ground. Sitting on the ground, that's a nice little piece of wood. It's a little punky, but it'll work great in that little UCO. Sorry about the wind. It is a little breezy out here when I get away from the campsite, and cold. So what I try to do is go out and find wood, right? People leave wood. I'm going to scavenge for it. It's easier than me cutting it. It's not too far of a walk for me to go get this wood that I saw earlier when I was scouting campsites, and I'll take that back and I'll use that. And I'm noticing there's some more up at another campsite here that I'll have to go up and grab after I load up here. It's cold. It's cold. You get away from the fire, it's cold. Not gonna lie to you. Oh, there's some nice big pieces of wood up there at that campsite. But down here there were some pieces that looked like branches and stuff somebody had probably cut and never used for a fire. So we'll go ahead and grab it. Now look at this. This is a decent amount of wood. I'm gonna have to break out my saw to cut some of this up, but this will work great. I hope I can fit it in my bag here. Sometimes you can break this just like that. I might have to come back for some of this. Doesn't all fit, but the advantage here is I can just grab it and carry it. I'm gonna grab this other one. And that makes it much easier to transport this back to my campsite. Back in the wind, but wow, there's a lot of wood up here at this one. Big pieces too. So I might have to make 2 trips for this. Look at that. Free wood. That's perfect. So a couple trips, just hitting some of the empty campsites around here. Nobody else is here. These are all empty campsites. Nobody's been here. I found this much wood. Look at that. That's gonna be a nice fire tonight right there. So it never hurts to go out and look around for a few things, right? Scavenging is a lot easier than going out with the saw and sawing it. I'll probably have to saw some of that, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. I have the saw with me, and the Agawa Canyon folding saw will take care of that in no time. So, important tip, when you go out camping, don't hesitate to look around, even if you're just exploring parks like I do sometimes. Especially on a Sunday, late afternoon, campers will leave and just leave a ton of wood. And throw it in the roof basket of the car, drive it home, throw it in the garage, and I have it for the next time I'm going camping. And if you bought wood recently, which I picked some up before I came out here, that's it's getting expensive. Just ridiculously expensive to buy wood at a convenience store.